There's a heavy unit approaching. I've located the first group of survivors. Find them and escort them to the waiting transport. Use this comms console to rush out more survivors. The infestation is airborne and it's slowly killing the crew. The med boosters scattered throughout the ship are their only hope for survival.
More Sikat coming. Ram, infested Sikat.
Trust. 10 no.
Go with you? Okay.
Tell the survivors when you're ready to move on. Heal that crew member before they die.
Death would have. They are coming!
Everywhere! Are we safe now?
They are coming!
Need help!
Crew member rescued. Keep it up.
Thank you, Tenno.
Calvor betrayed your post, betrayed your comrades, betrayed me. Your punishment, endless suffering.
I found a new group of survivors. Survivors have just reached the safety of our transport. Keep them coming.
Your betrayal breathes fire into my soul. I will find you, Cavil.
Tenno! What trust do we have?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The Sikat is in me!
Away! From me!
I need rest.
Better!
Never forget you, Tenno. I won't make it.
More survivors. Keep them safe. Success. A group of crew members has reached the transport.
Not even the Tenno will keep you safe.
The Tenno? Why you help? Ah, that's better. We go with you, but we cannot fight.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. One. Keep crew members alive. Lose too many, and I'll be forced to abort the mission.
Can't go on much longer.
Scanning for additional crew. A group of survivors has escaped.
Crescentol sent you? Let's go.
The Sakat! Show me the way.
Scanning for more survivors. Survivors have just reached the safety of our transport. Keep them coming.
I will never stop hunting you.
Only death. But death means peace. Let us go.
I'm tired.
I can breathe.
Okay, let's go!
They got me.
The Sakat!
They are coming.
Feel alive again! Go with you? Okay. Ram, infested Sakat.
We lost one.
I help.
Survivor evacuated. All crew members accounted for. Time to go.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data. Be on the lookout for increased security measures. A juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away. Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on, you are safe. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Ready to kick.
Bottom.
Why must you always work against progress?
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out. Alec Lee is sick. The infestation has infiltrated his mind. It has him doing its bidding. You're here to stop him, but in doing so, you will also be showing him mercy. The mercy of freeing him from the infestation.
There I go again, giving you too much credit. Must I always show you the way forward? Do you see this collar? This collar will let you see like I see. It will let you want what I want. Tenno, why must you always work against progress? I'm trying to bring us all together. Things could have been different if you tried to work with me.
Multiple targets ahead.
You have one more chance. Come to me, and I will show you the magic of this gift.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
You're only hurting yourself, Tenno.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
Aren't the first ones here. I'm detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower. Eliminate the threat. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted, and use their reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The tower's neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Another job well executed.
Ordis is
Angry.
I may require maintenance after all. Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
Don't bother me now. Talk to your supervisor. Oh yeah, Wilder, get over here. Contracts. Interested?
Now you're in a fight you cannot win. Who can you turn to? The Corpus Solaris Order of Profit. Plant a seed today. Life is profit. Profit is life. You work hard. You deserve better. Our installment plan options provide peace of mind while making you happy and housed in the rig of your dreams.
Long day in Fortuna. Need to downcycle and feel good? Reward yourself with a donation to the Temple of Profit. Feel the prosperity. There's no failure. There is no futility.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much green. And remember, you never heard of me, you never heard of Solaris U. Your target is a worker control network. Dismantle it from the bottom up. Wreck their infrastructure, then target the Overseer. Give him the business.
Need a financial force to cover the interest? With over 300 repayment models, we're sure to assign one that's right for you.
Weather like this, I do not miss my organics. So, what do you need?
We'll start with something easy. Neff's field testing a new batch of mowers. Once they clock what you're doing, they'll react. Then it's all diminishing returns. Time's short. Go, go, go! Out the same amount again for this to be worth it. A plus, Sparky. Toward the end, their emergency comms got real interesting. I want you to check something out. Isolate a drone from the other patrol routes. Bring it down and let's see what it can tell us. Corpus drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack. Alright, once we get this thing rewired, it can auto-teleport to a destination of our choosing, where one of our people is waiting to pick it up. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done. Falling back. Follow up if you're feeling it. Pristine! With the drone perfectly intact, our engineers should have unfettered access to the entirety of its data mass. And here it comes. Okay. We're gonna wipe the debt ledger stored at my waypoint. Break in, we'll do a little hacking, and Fortuna's day gets a whole lot brighter. You're nearing the secure area. Watch out for patrols and security measures. The enemy will destroy the data if they detect you.
Tego bicht.
Network wiped. Debts cleared. Now, let's dismantle the next element of this mucker's crappy little empire. The Overseer's panicking. The only way he's gonna show is if the cash is threatened. Steal it. Crates and goons are both carrying. You got their attention. Keep it up. They've figured out what we're up to right on schedule. Nothing gets a taxman to pop his head up like threatening his income stream. Leg it. He won't linger. So long, you sack of crap. That particular worker control network is in ruins, and its overseer is dead. They'll install another. They always do. But this gives dozens of workers a clean slate.
You see something you want to tackle? I'll get you to go on the blower.
Word from Biz is that some off-world Solaris rail agents are trying to rob an Orican ruin. They have no idea what they're up against. Find them before the corpus do. An informant's marked a taxman supply depot. We'll find something useful in there. Break in, nick the lot. Search the area. Nef Annu's supply caches are somewhere around here. Get him before the corpus comes. First cache tagged. On to the next. The second cache. One more to go. Now there's a piece of luck. The Corpus Manifest. See if you can hack it. If we're lucky, it'll gutterball our search home. You did that so fast, they never even got to wake their supervisor. 10 out of 10, and I think I just worked something out. Humor me. Incoming coil drive. These things often serve as prisoner escorts. Any money it knows about those missing rail agents. Sit tight and get ready to move. Once the trap goes off, the taxmen are going to respond. There it is. Steady. Steady. Boom! It's down. Now get me access to its stationers. Keep that core drive in one piece for a little longer. Drive escorted a Corpus contingent tasked with engaging the rail agents. Lost whereabouts? Okay, got them. Wait up. I've had to pull the protection detail from our resource extractors. Think you can protect those excavators till the process is complete? Excavator drop initialized. Protect them. out with full tanks and every extractor still intact. Couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Alright, let's get back to it. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it's to teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that. Bad guys are on the run. Feel free to pick off stragglers. Okay, we got something. The agents are still on the Valis. But where? Think. Okay, got an idea. Not everyone. Survivors must have escaped. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah. It's what I was afraid of. The corpus found them. If they're still alive, the taxman will take any survivors here. This is the place. Find them. Come the taxman. Some casualties, but the mission's a success. We got the artifact, and those rail agents will think twice before hot-dropping into the ballast again.
Pick a run, and I'll patch you through.
I've just learned of a hab block with a high number of Solaris up for repo and brain shelving. We're gonna erase their debt ledgers and give them a second shot. I've got a coil drive rolling a dodgy-looking route. I reckon it might know something. Let's get this thing talking. Wait for the trap, then get down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mass, we need that coil drive in one piece. I have it on sensors. Once it hits the trap, get down there. Perfect! Coil drive disabled. And the board just lit up. Corpus response is en route. Get me access to that data mass quick as you can. But this data mass is some seriously tangled architecture. Gonna need you to buy me more time to buy something useful from its data mass. Here we go. continue. Neff's ordered supply drops for his troops. Our people need those nutrients, and I can trace the supply codes to lead us toward our objective. Look around. The goods are here somewhere. If the taxmen secure them first, the mission's a wash. Right, first cache. 2 to go. The second cache. That leaves just 1 more and I can signal for pickup. Haha! Done and out like a pobber up a drain. Search and destroy. Corpus, mowers, drones, doesn't matter. The objective here is chaos. Let's do it fast. You've got a narrow window to get this done before Neff's crew realizes what you're doing. Move fast. I'd say you're about half done. Anything less, and this op won't be effective. You're a mean little thing when you want to be. I like it. I know where you need to... This isn't the whole team. Where are the others? Search the bodies. See if there's any clues. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, control log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah. They were captured. Pinpointing location. Anyone gets in your way, give them the business. Here we are. Find any survivors. Get them out. Here come the taxmen. reckon even Biz would be impressed. Let's put what the survivors know to good use. Listen up. Found it. The final account processing for all no-hopers facing full-body repossession. Find every last file, and I'll make sure their debts are wiped clean. They take their security seriously here. Trip an alarm and they could slag their entire databank in response. So be sodding careful. Oh, that's not the good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. Good people saved from brain shock. And some very relieved families in Brooklyn. Well done, sir.
The music of the Vent Children, Skeg they call it, is a self-evolved musical form unrestrained by conventional rules of composition. All done. See you.
Some think Zood's a bit muff. I'm listening. Something else? You know where to find me.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Friend, you like deals?
Might want to refine any relics you get. For luck. Oh, glad to see it back in action. Memory's a tricksy thing, but I think you'll do fine.
Operator, Ordis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
An honor to serve. Meditation. The opposite of a small truth is a lie. The opposite of a great truth is another great truth. Many shall ask, Void storm rolling in. Batten down the hatches. A2 part approach. Part 1, get inside. Part 2, something else.
Tenno, detecting void energy accumulation inside your objective. Fissures.
High-level VIP credentials nearby. Stealing them would simplify the reactor plan. All corpus. Remind the Tenno whose territory this is. Disable all priority targets. That ship was nothing without its crew. Launch ram sleds.
You're near a fissure.
We are boarded. Aim for the head and may the saints look away. Arquin slingshot loaded. Tenno in the barrel. Crew, void seek for near.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Candy. Grab the credentials. Excellent. Return to mission. Torpedoes locked. Target in range. Fire me. We have a fire. Boarding party eliminated. Ship secured. Back to work. Fire alert resolved. Michelle, Tenno. Void storm intensifying. Anchor field to set that cruise ship adrift. Caution. Void sink detected aboard that vessel. Phase 1 complete. Prepare for possible countermeasures. Countermeasures have been activated. Destroy them. I cannot work like this. Those jamming drones are a serious problem. Progress halted. We're supposed to keep those jamming drones operational. Progress halted. Jamming drones. What happened to my drones? Jamming drones. Yay.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
My drones are down, and the Tenno signal is back up. Agent underway. Data grid locked. Finally. Override terminal located. Pull the plug. Anchor field collapsed. Cruise ship is adrift. I want more firepower out there. Launch one of our cruise ships. Strategic targets eliminated. Time for the main event. Looks like the Corpus have an ice mine in this sector. Dropping Tenno out of airlock. You are in. Eyes open. Useful. Warning. Void storm is strengthening. We are tempting fate. Reactor invulnerable to our artillery. Recalibrate reactor to render it vulnerable. Reactor console nearby. The codes you obtain will grant unimpeded access. Corpus engineers will not immediately detect intrusion.
Oh, for Void's sake! Troops! Find them, kill them, and do not speak to me until it is done!
Void Storm amplifying. Complete the mission ASAP. Reactor heating up. Keep heat levels within specified parameters. Target vents when necessary to balance thermal load. Vent shaft open. Reactor heat dropping. Corpus engineers inbound. Vent immediately. Engineers inbound. Stabilized. Corpus engineers inbound. Reactor recalibration complete. Return to this railjack via Arcwing. stone. I have visuals on multiple reactors. Engage forward artillery. Blast them.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Tenno disembarking.
The Prime Vanguard, the pride of Empire. And the end of it. Hell of a thing. By the glory and wisdom of the Seven, yada yada yada.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission? Ah, a look that says I have arrived.
The steady blade, in certain hands, extracts a tithe of blood and pain.
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure. This tower is ours now. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. Use that reactant to open a relic. The enemy have captured a tower. Tower online. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. You have captured a radio tower. We have lost control of a tower. This tower is ours now. done, Tenno. Your relic is open. We are dominating. Keep it up. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. We have control of all 4 towers. Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces. The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages? They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it. The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
What an honor.
Primes. As bright as if they were forged yesterday. May the void bring you what you need.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints. You found a second cache. My readings indicate 1 more. You found all the caches. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Cell has been extracted. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it. Another job well executed.